probably shouldn't be telling you guys this story. This one's extra shameful. I grew up extremely fucking poor. And when you are extremely fucking poor, the one thing you learn, goddammit, is how to entertain yourself even though you have no money. While people are out going to the mall and going to the movies, I'm out doing stupid shit like playing taser tag and other extremely stupid games that can more than likely either get me hurt or put in jail. With that being said, this happened about 3 years ago. This one wasn't even that far off. Now, me and my homies, we have this game that we used to like to play regularly. We named that game Mash or Sag. None of us had a car at the time, except for the homie. We gonna call him Bob. Bob would get his car, come and pick us up, and we would drive around areas and play Mash or Sag. Now, the way you play Mash or Sag is, we would either find a group of people standing outside, or a car that's passing by us. We would match the car's speed, because I would be in the back seat with my pants down around my ankles, and when we designated a target, I would either press my butt cheeks up against the back glass of the window, mash, or I would roll down the back window and I would let my butt cheeks droop out the back window frame, henceforth sag. One day, me and my friends were extremely bored, as usual, and as the homie Olin Rogers says, when you're bored, that's when you have to drop the chief. You cannot have mischief without the chief. You gotta drop the chief. Bob comes over, he picks us up, and we hit the strip. Now, as most of you guys know, I live in Las Vegas, okay? So, of course, the best place to find areas of crowded people is on the strip. We're mashing, sagging our way from Tropicana towards Flamingo Street. Everything is business as usual. Shit's going good. We've caught about 2 or 3 crowds of people and 1 or 2 passing by cars. Anyone who's ever been to Vegas knows that the strip gets congested a lot. Like, there's a good amount of time where you're not going to be able to move your car at all because there's so many freaking vehicles all stopped at the same freaking red light. As we're stopped at one particular red light, we notice this car on the side of us. Now, the best targets are people who are going to get pissed off. There's no one in Vegas that gets anywhere near as pissed off as taxi drivers. I tap the homie Bob on the shoulder. He gives me the thumbs up. Target acquired off up in this bitch. This taxi driver guy, I noticed he's looking extremely frustrated at the fact that traffic is moving so freaking slowly. He's like, he has his hand out the window, like, come on, you're not so slow, come on, you son of a bitch. I put my pants down and I stick my butt out the back window. I used to get high off of seeing the people's reactions. So what I would do was, when I would shove my butt out the back window, whether I would press or hang, I would always contort my back in such a way as to where it looks like I'm twerking, so that I could see out the other side of the back window, so I could see the person's facial expression, right? I stick my butt out the back window. And at first, he didn't notice it, right? He's just driving because he has passengers in the back seat. So he's continually looking at the meter and then talking to them, letting them know that he'll get them to their destination. I guess he notices that something's a little bit weird out of his peripheral vision because he's so taken off guard by my booty meat, he does a freaking double take. And he looks, and on the second look, the dude, I swear to God, I wish you guys could have been there to see the look on this freaking guy's face. This guy fucking screamed. He fucking screamed. The look of terror on this guy's face while he's screaming. You would think that my ass is holding a loaded pistol out the fucking back window and is screaming at him to give up the motherfucking money. The look on this guy's face was so fucking terrified. I'm still trying to figure out like why he freaked out so bad, because it's like Did him seeing my ass somehow set off his PTSD or some shit? Like that shit that soldiers get after a war? Like, did my ass remind him of his horrific times fighting in the Vietnam War or some shit? Like, add insult to injury. What he does with his face back on the road, he starts swerving his car from left to right so freaking violently. His passengers in his back seat are freaking the fuck out too, because this dude is swerving so bad you think that they're about to freaking crash. He's like, oh, 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 oh. Oh my god, man. The homies in the car burst out, started laughing and freaking pointing at this guy. That's not the worst part. Apparently, we freaked this guy out so bad, he stopped his car in the middle of the freaking street. I look out the back window, and this dude is standing out of his freaking car with his door open, freaking shaking his fist and screaming. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm going to kill you, son of a bitch. I'm like, dude, it's never that serious. Like, what the fuck? It's just a butt. It was just a fucking ass. Like, had this dude been robbed by extremely ugly butt-faced people or some shit? Or maybe he had a traumatic childhood experience, you know? And if that's the case, why was it a situation involving so many anuses? There was a lot of questions left unanswered after that night, man. And we did not notice, but apparently there was a cop car 2 cars ahead of us, right? None of us noticed this shit. Otherwise, they'd have gave me the signal. I'd have dragged my butt back into the car and pulled my pants up and rolled up the window and shit. We didn't see the cop car. But apparently the traffic had slowed down so much in front of this cop car, by the time we were in the middle of mooning this freaking Arabian cab driver, the cop car was right on the freaking side of us. And this is the kicker. I see out the other side of the freaking window, the cop car is looking at us, but he's not mad. He's laughing and pointing just like we are. I'm like, we would run into the one police officer who's not willing to arrest a car full of black dudes doing drive-bys on the freaking strip, even though we were shooting people with our butts. Isn't that like indecent exposure or some shit? But yeah, that's today's story. Oh shit, I don't know why it's so much fun getting people to look at your butt. Hope you guys enjoyed the story. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and if you're brand new to the channel, always subscribe. And with that, BHD off up out of this bitch. Twizzles. Man, they are fucking with me. Damn, I forgot how many sounds is on this fucking paper scans. I don't know. Oh, no, not that way either. No, nope. No. Turn around. Turn around.